Okay, Mataji. Om Ajnatimirandasya Jnananjadashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Vishnupadaya Krishnaprasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Tishatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hi, Bol. Okay, 1 second. Okay,
Mataji, I still didn't send the recording, but I will whenever I have the time. So it will be like tomorrow. So, but I will send it.
Yeah, me too, Mataji. I read the article, but I didn't have time for the recording thing.
No worries. I'll wait. Hi, Krishna Rai Prahlad, Samskriti, Tulsi Manjari. Then this is Advait Ramachandra. Then we have someone, Pushpa Shivraj Kumar. Is someone
They
new?
are yet to join to the audio, Mataji. They did not join to the audio. So they cannot hear us.
Okay. Then we have someone called Nita. Are you new to the class?
No, Mataji, that's just Atharva. That's my mom's name.
Okay, Atharva. Hi, Krishna Atharva. Then we have someone called Devabrata. Hi, Krishna Isha.
Hare Krishna. This is Devabrata. I'm the father. I have two sons. They are 8 and 6. And they are Om and Dash, and they're going to join the class very soon.
Hi, Bol. Welcome, Prabhu.
Thank you.
Hi, Krishna. Okay, so as Samskriti has started with the prayers, what we'll do is we'll quickly go with our slides, okay? I'll share the screen. And whenever you all find it time, the Back to Godhead magazine link, I've shared it in the group. This week again, I'll reshare it. And then you can read through it and let us see what your realizations are, okay? So I'll start sharing the screen. Okay, can somebody tell me which, okay, before I go, which canto are we doing? Which chapter are we doing?
First canto. I'm not sure what chapter.
Yeah, chapter 13.
I think it's like 13 or 14.
Yes, chapter
And
13.
then, I don't know what the shlokas are.
Yes, and Dhritarashtra quits home, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so what we have seen is that in our last classes, we saw that it came to the point that when Yudhishthir Maharaj, he came to find his uncle, like what was his daily routine. Okay, let us see first. Tulsi Manjari, can you read this one?
Yes, Mataji. Maharaj Yudhishthir, whose enemy was never born, performed his daily morning duties by praying, offering fire sacrifice to the sun god, and offering obeisances, grains, cows, land, and gold to the brahmanas. He then entered the palace to pay respects to the elderly. However, he could not find his uncles or aunt, the daughter of King Subala.
Very good. Thank you so much, Tulsi Manjari. So when see now over here, this is very important. Okay, see, though it looks like okay, just Yudhishthir Maharaj came to look for his uncles, it has a deep meaning over here. Okay, now what is the meaning? We are trying to just trying to find out what exactly Yudhishthir Maharaj routine was. Okay, see, Yudhishthir Maharaj, whose enemy was never born. performed his daily morning duties by praying, offering fire sacrifices to the sun god, and praying and offering obeisances, grains, cows, lands, and gold to the Brahmanas. And then he came to look for his uncles. Now, over here, uncles is he's talking about Vidura, he's talking about Dhritarashtra, and then he's talking about Gandhari, who is his aunt. Okay, about of King Yudhishthir Maharaj. Now, when these all things are mentioned over here, that he did his morning duties, he's offered his prayers, he offered his obeisances, can anybody try to find out what exactly can we understand from this? What do you think is for us to take away from this verse?
Yudhishthir.
To respect the elders.
Okay, very nice. To respect the elders. What else?
To care about other people.
To care about other people.
To do as much as God, to do as much as you can to serve God.
Very good. Thank you, Kabir.
To do good things in the morning.
Very good. So to do good things in the morning, what do we need to do in the morning?
Do your chanting?
Okay, to do your chanting in the morning,
And
what do you
japa.
do in the morning?
Arati, wake up.
Who said that? Who said that? Wake up.
Ramchandra.
Yeah, right. So before I can do my
attend Mangalarti.
very nice, very nice. Awesome. So before you could do anything, the main thing is about getting up early in the morning. Okay. So let me hop directly to the slide where I have this part over here. Okay. So see it, I think it comes in the next part. Yeah. So these are the good qualities of a devotee. First thing is that a devotee is like he does not sleep in bed. Okay, tell me who is a devotee over here? These ones who get up early, who are into proper habits, do the Mangalarti, or is it this one that they sit late night on the phone or on the gadgets and then look at the, is this a fresh look in the morning?
No.
Not at all.
Just
No.
hope
So
wants to-
weird. He looks creepy.
I know. So nobody wants to wake up at this look, right? And this is going to happen if you are in bed till late night, and then if you do not sleep well, if you do not sleep at the proper time, it's no wonder that you are going to wake up with this look, and then you will need all the intoxicated drinks, all the caffeine and everything to just cheer you up to start your day, right? So why in the very first place do these habits so that you land in such a bad condition in the morning? So compared to this is much more better, right? And that
Yes.
being a devotee is not just about being religious or being or having if somebody tells, if you say, oh, I'm reading Srimad Bhagavatam, they might say, oh, you're so small, why don't you enjoy your life, come, you can have some party and all sorts of things. But if
Mataji,
yes, Suraj.
could I just say that rising early is a problem for me.
Okay, so yes, Suraj, share it.
I can't rise early.
You know what, try sleeping early and then you will see that it is
Yeah.
not a for you to get
I
up early.
can't sleep early, but I also don't do the phone in bed or anything.
Try chanting one round and then go to sleep and then see. Okay, you can try different methods by which you can fall asleep, go to bed early.
Or read a book.
You know what happens is when I think as you grow older, it becomes that you're sleep deprived also at times. But then if I sleep early, I get up somewhere around 12 o'clock and I feel, yeah, that it happened last week. My son around 12 o'clock midnight, he got up, he woke up, he took his towel and he was about to take a shower. And I asked him, what are you doing? And he said, I'm taking a shower at midnight, 12 o'clock, because he had already had his sleep done because he slept early. So that might happen, but try to find different ways by which you can sleep early, and eventually you'll get into a habit. Okay. So this was what was Dhritarashtra Maharaj's routine. Okay, and this routine is explained also as the good qualities of a devotee. Okay, so see, when you read this verse, it is said that Maharaj Yudhishthir, whose enemy was never born. Okay, enemy was never born because he was a very good devotee. I know, like, it is not very easy to say that, because today in the Kali Yuga things are quite different, but as much as possible, if we can try to follow the 26 qualities of a devotee. Krishna Nana, can you read the first 5 qualities of a devotee?
Yes, Mataji. He is very kind to everyone. He does not make anyone his enemy. He is truthful. He is equal to everyone. No one can find any fault in him.
Very good, thank you so much. Rai Prahlad, can you read the next 5?
Yes, Mataji. He is magnesium. He is mild. He is always clean. He is without pretentious. He works for everyone's
Benefit.
benefit.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Rishikesh, can you read the next 5?
He is very peaceful. He is always surrendered to Krishna. He has no material desires. He is very meek. He is steady.
Very good. Okay. I would really love if everyone is on video so that I can tell you all to read. Okay, then we have Rudra has raised his hand. Yes, Rudra, can you read from the 16 to the 20? You're on mute, Rudra. Yeah.
Okay. He is peaceful. He is always surrendered to Krishna. He has no material desires. He is
That's okay.
he
That's okay.
controls his senses. He controls his senses. He does not eat more than required. He is not influenced by the Lord's illusionary energy. He offers respect to everyone. He does not desire any respect for himself.
Very. Thank you so much. Atharva, can you read the next 6?
Yes. Okay. He is very grave. He is merciful. He is friendly. He is poetic. He is expert. He's silent. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Okay. So these are the 20.
How are these the qualities of the Dhritarashtra?
No. These are not qualities.
Mataji, this book has every single one of them.
Sorry?
This book has every single one of them.
Who is it? Can I spotlight that person?
I think it's Advait.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Advait Mataji.
Advait.
Advait. Advait, are you on video? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to spotlight you. Where are you? Okay.
It has all of them, like poetic and mild.
Where, can you show us the cover page, Advait? Yeah. Can you read out the title, the name of the book?
It says The Praise of Srila Prabhupada.
Yeah, Praise of Srila Prabhupada. And I think this is in the 5th canto also, if I'm not wrong. So these are the qualities of a good devotee. Okay. And these are the, Suraj, these are not the qualities of Dhritarashtra we are saying about. These are the qualities of a good devotee. And Maharaj Yudhishthir always depicted all the qualities of a good devotee. Okay. And that is the reason that when the first verse of our class today says that whose enemy was never born, and all the good things which he performed shows that he was one of the good devotees of the Lord. Okay. He then entered the palace to pay respects to the elderly. Now, this should be a daily routine that you all should be following. Okay, no matter, sometimes we feel that, oh, our parents, they're every day with us. Like you, sometimes you feel odd to every day go and touch their feet. Okay, but see to it that you make this as your daily habit. After you, after you pay obeisances to the Lord, you know, when you get up, when you do your chanting and everything is done, when you pay obeisances to the Lord, make it a habit on every day that you touch your parents' feet, their blessings. Okay, just see to it that you can do this on a daily basis. Okay, then when we go ahead, okay, nobody wants this phase. Now, when we go to the next part is that Vidura, Dhritarashtra and Gandhari, everybody was missing. Now, why is it that Maharaj Yudhishthir was feeling sad about it, that he is not finding them? What was the doubt? What do you think? What was the doubt that his mind crossed? Anyone? Why was he, you know, like, see, from the beginning, we have seen that, first of all, Arjuna was not very happy with the war, right? He did not want to have the war. And then Maharaj Yudhishthir also felt that, is this all war and all these bloodshed is only to make me the emperor of the world? And that
Mataji,
is,
what was the question?
yeah, the question is that when Maharaj Yudhishthir could not find Dhritarashtra, Gandhari, and Vidura in the palace, he was concerned and he was like, he wanted to find them very desperately. Or why was he so, why was he so uneasy that he couldn't find them? What were the thoughts that crossed his mind? Okay, I'm going to tell somebody to, first of all, let me lower all the hands, okay? Okay, Pranav, can you read this for us? Did I see Pranav?
Part Mataji.
Yeah, hi Krishna Pranav. Oh Krishna, oh Krishna, oh Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Pranav. Can you start your video?
Yes, who, Priya, please start your video. Where's Pranav?
Where
Hare
is my
Krishna, Pranav. Happy birthday. Mataji, it's Pranav's birthday, so we all can wish him.
Happy birthday, Pranav.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Pranav.
happy birthday?
Pranav.
Hare Krishna, dear Pranav. Hare Krishna to you.
Kalpatarubyasya kripasindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnaveebhyo namo namaha.
Mataji, in the reactions, I'm putting the party reaction.
Again, may you never take both again. May you never take both again.
Wonderful, wonderful, Pranav. Pranav, do you want to do this?
Mataji.
Cake.
We all want cake, a virtual cake at least.
Cake. And then the party.
Yes, go ahead, Pranav. Can you read this? Is it okay for you to read?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay,
Where is
go ahead.
my well-wisher, Uncle Vidura, and Mother Bari, who is very afflicted due to all her son's demise? My uncle Dhritarashtra was also very mortified due to the death of all his sons and grandsons. Undoubtedly, I am very ungrateful. Did he therefore take my offense very seriously, and along with his wife, drown himself in the Ganges?
Very good. Thank you so much, Pranav. So see, this was what was the concern of Yudhishthir Maharaj, okay? Because Yudhishthir Maharaj, again, what we're talking about is that the qualities of a devotee, right? So when we talk about the qualities of the devotee is very compassionate, okay? He's very friendly. And again, going back to this verse over here. Wait, okay, who else is... Okay, please be on video so that I can tell you to read, okay? Whoever has not read. Suraj, can you read this for us, please? Are you there? Mukund, can you read this for us, please?
Yes, Mataji. Naham Visanke Surajavajran Natraksasulan Nayamasya Dandat Nagyarkya Samanila Vidapastrat Chanakya Brisham Brahmakula Vahanat. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Balaram, can you read the translation for us, please?
Okay, Mataji. My dear sir, I am not at all afraid of the thunderbolt of King Indra, nor am I afraid of the serpentine piercing trident of Lord Shiva. I do not care about the punishment of Yamaraja, the superintendent of death, nor am I afraid of fire, scorching sun, moon, wind, nor the weapons of Kuvera. Yet I am afraid of offending a Brahmana. I am very much afraid of this.
Okay, so see, this is what is the state of Yudhishthir Maharaj, that he was feeling sorry about it because he was very compassionate, because it's the quality of a devotee that he's compassionate, like whatever loss and anybody else has, he tries to feel, is it because of me? Did I hurt anyone? Or did I knowingly do any mistake? So Yudhishthir Maharaj always felt that the demise of Dhritarashtra's sons, the 100 sons which Dhritarashtra and Gandhari lost, it was because of the war. And he always felt that it was very unfair that he lost his sons. It shouldn't have happened. And he thought that is it my offense that because of that Dhritarashtra Maharaj, maybe he went to the Ganges because he was very sad. Gandhari was very sad, right? Because they had lost their sons after the war. So he was thinking that did he commit something? Did he go into the Ganges and drown himself? And that is the reason I do not find them in the palace. And again, the very first verse over here, the verse starts is, where is my well-wisher uncle? See, though we know that, after the war of Kurukshetra, when all the Pandavas, they came to Hastinapur, and they were right at the gate of the palace. Till that time, Dhritarashtra still had that anger in him. Though he had come out to the gates to welcome the Pandavas, he still had that anger in him, that because of these Pandavas, my sons are killed. So what did he do? When he came to greet them at the gate, that time, Krishna, he told the Pandavas that when it was time for Bhima to go and embrace Dhritarashtra, they should keep a statue of they should keep a statue over there, and then let Dhritarashtra embrace that statue. They first felt it odd, but when they did that, Dhritarashtra, though he was blind, he was not meek, he was not very he was very brave, and he was very strong as well. I think what is said is that he had the strength of 100 elephants in him. So when he had a plan that he is going to crush Bhishma, as the same way as Bhishma has put his son to death. So he wanted to kill Bhishma, sorry, not Bhishma, Bhima, Bhima at that time. So he wanted to embrace him so hard that he wanted to just kill Bhima at the gate, or at the doors of the entrance of the palace. And at that time, Krishna, he told them that do this, and let all the anger whichever Dhritarashtra had, let it just subdue, let just die away. So this anger which he had, or this frustration which Dhritarashtra had, Yudhishthir Maharaj thought that maybe because of this, he has committed something. And again, Yudhishthir Maharaj was taking it all on himself. That did I commit any offense? Was I ungrateful to him? And now, ungrateful to him. Can somebody think about why was Yudhishthir Maharaj thinking that I am being ungrateful? Can somebody think about it?
Because Yudhishthira Maharaj took Dhritarashtra's kingdom,
Haribol, we can barely hear you, Mukund.
Actually, no, Mataji, I don't want to speak.
Okay, anybody wants to share thoughts? Okay, so the story over here till now when we have seen is that when King Pandu, when he died, that time the Pandavas were very small, right? And it was that time when Dhritarashtra, Bhishma, Vidura, all these uncles of the Pandavas, they had taken care of the Pandavas. They had brought them in, and the Pandavas, they grew, right? They grew under the protection of Bhishma. They grew under the protection of Dhritarashtra and Vidura. So the Pandavas, they were always very grateful to all of their uncles. Okay. And this was the reason Dhritarashtra always felt that, am I being ungrateful to them? That they took care of us when we were really in need or when we were really small. And now, is it because of me that they had to abandon the kingdom and go away? Or is it because of me or because of us, the Pandavas, that the Dhritarashtra and Gandhari has lost their sons? So these were all the thoughts which kept on haunting him and which kept on thinking him that why Dhritarashtra and Gandhari are not in the palace at that time. Okay. Then we have, who else is there who did not get a turn to read as yet? Okay, let me see. Vishwa, do you want to read?
Yes, sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Dhritarashtra had suffered the effects of his own misdeeds by the will of the Lord, but Maharaja Yudhishthira was thinking only of his own unavoidable
Unavoidable.
misdeeds. That is the nature of a good man and devotee of the Lord. A devotee never finds fault with others, but tries to find his own and thus
Rectify.
them as far as possible.
Thank you so much. See, a devotee never tries to find fault in others. When anything goes wrong, he tries to rectify by trying to think about what did I do wrong. So this verse 5.10.17, it tells us that we should be afraid of even offending anyone unknowingly. Okay. And that is the reason this was the same thing which was going with Yudhishthir Maharaj's mind. Okay. Then we have, who is there? Rudra, can you read this for us, please?
Yes, Mataji. Maharaj
I request
Yudhishthira,
everyone to come on video so that I can see you, and then you can get a chance to read also, because then when I don't see you, it becomes hard for me to spot you. Yes, go ahead, Rudra.
Maharaj Yudhishthira, full of anxiety, turned to Sanjaya, who was sitting there, and said, "Oh, Sanjaya, where is our uncle, who is old and blind?"
Right, so see, he was concerned that his uncle is old and blind, and that is the reason that he must have lost his path, or did he go anywhere, or did something happen to him? Ojasvi, can you read this for us?
Yes, Mataji. When my father Pandu fell down and we were all small children, these two uncles gave us protection from all kinds of calamities. They were always our good well-wishers. Alas, where have they gone from here? Thank you,
Okay.
Mataji.
So this was what was going on in Dhritarashtra Maharaj, in Yudhishthir Maharaj's mind. Okay. Now, what did I really wanted to have something? Okay. So now, you know what, we have 1 minute. I just wanted to explain over here is that there is a story that when Dhritarashtra Maharaj, after the war, when everything happened, Dhritarashtra Maharaj was really very, he was always in that question that why was his fate, whatever has happened, why is it that it has happened? Okay. So It was that when he asked Krishna, Lord Krishna, that why is it my fate that I lost all my 100 sons? And why is it that I have come to this condition? And that time it is said, see, that Lord Krishna then granted Dhritarashtra the divine vision to look back into his previous birth. Wait, I want somebody to read it. Suraj, can you read the first para, please?
Lord Krishna then granted Dhritarashtra the divine vision to look back into his previous births. Dhritarashtra discovered that 50 births back he was a hunter, and he just to have some fun he threw a burning net on a tree full of birds, thus causing 100 young birds to burn to death. While the remaining birds managed to escape, the fire became blind due to the scorching heat. Yeah, and they became
Caused by
blind
this
due to
fire.
the scorching heat caused by this fire.
Thank you so much. Then Atharva. Is Atharva there?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Are you there on video?
Yes.
Okay. With Atharva, can you read the second part due to the effect?
Okay. Due to the effect of
Sanchit karma.
Sanchit karma, he was destined to remain blind in this life and also lose his 100 sons. Thank you, Mataji.
Very good. Thank you so much. Devabrata. No. What is your name, beta? Hi, bol.
Hasida.
Yeah. Can you read this, please? After
Which
listening,
part?
the last para.
After listening to Krishna's enlightening
Explanation.
Dhritarashtra inquired Krishna, why did I not get punished in that birth itself or next birth for the great sin that I have committed? Why now?
Very good. Thank you so much. Okay, then we have, who else is there? Samskriti, can you read this?
Yes, Mataji. Lord Krishna smiled and replied, your karma had to wait for an opportune time for 50 births, during which time you could earn and accumulate enough pious deeds to attain the merit of being born a king and have 100 sons in one lifetime. The Sanchita karma accumulated over the last 50 births would influence your life as
Prarabdha karma.
Prarabdha karma and could then instantaneously convert you with the effects of that evil action.
Okay, thank you so much. Dhanvin, can you read the last para, please? Okay, I think Dhanvin is not there. Advait, can you read the last para?
Mataji, karma is the divine law and cause and effect by which every thought, word, and deed just returns to us in this or future life. We learn to compassionate, knowing that each experience, good or bad, is the self-created reward for your expressions of free will. Thank you, Mataji.
Very good. Thank you so much. So see, this was the past life of Dhritarashtra, that because of his some misdeeds, what he did, he had 50 births in which he accumulated the good karma where he could get 100 sons. Okay, but
Mataji,
then
it's not the previous life though.
previous to previous lives, 50 births we said, right? And
Previous to previous,
previous to previous,
times 50.
previous, right? A lot many previous births which he took, and out of that, then he had to get the karma wherein he could get 100 sons, and he could also be a king. Okay, so this is what happens when, like, you know, and
Previous
because of
times
his
50.
good deeds, he did get a life of a king, but whatever he had done bad could not just be eliminated. Okay, so he had to go through it. And that is the reason in this life, when he asked that why was it that he lost all his sons, Krishna, he answered him with all the knowledge, and he gave him the vision to see it. Okay, so everyone, okay, I took 5 minutes extra.
Mataji,
So we will have, yeah, we will have our Sanskrit activity today. Mataji is there with us, Priti Vilasini Mataji. Hi, Bol Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.